Welcome aboard the Culture Sailor. My name is Vince. Let's see what we find out there today. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a great day. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Ep.5, A God Buys Us a Cheeseburger. What are my thoughts on it? Well, I can honestly say this show seems to be getting better with every episode. Even though they continue to change things from the book, and I don't agree with all of the changes, I think overall the show is pretty darn good. My wife, who is, like I said, just now reading through the books, she's been watching it with me, and she's kind of been vocalizing my thoughts for me without me having to say them. So I know that I'm not the only one thinking these things. She didn't care for Annabeth at first, and Annabeth has grown on us. Honestly, I feel like at the very beginning, the way they characterized Annabeth was too bitchy, too mean, but she's been humanized, and she's really good. So in this episode, it starts with Annabeth and Grover finding Percy. It starts with Annabeth and Grover emerging from the bottom of the St. Louis Arch after Percy's been blown out of it from the end of the last episode, and seeing the fates, which spooks them. And apparently, if you see the fates, that means that somebody's going to die soon. And then they go to find Percy after he got thrown into the river. And they find him. They realize that the cops are after them now because they've been blamed for blowing up a train and for blowing up the St. Louis Arch. So they decide they have to walk from St. Louis to Santa Monica. Can't hitchhike, can't catch a train, can't catch a bus, can't catch a plane, whatever. So they're walking, and then some guy on a motorcycle pulls up next to them. And he's like, "Hey, I know who you are." They realize who he is. He's the god, Ares. Meet me here, blah, blah, blah. They meet him at a restaurant. He buys them cheeseburgers. And he gives them a little side quest, basically. Go get me my shield, and I will help you complete your quest. So which is how it goes in the books. They go to get him a shield. They add some in the books. They don't realize who builds the amusement park that they have to go to get the shield until the end. In this one, they just say it right off the bat that it's Hephaestus. They go through this whole scene to get Ares' shield back, which was honestly pretty cool. Anyways, they go through this huge scene to get the shield back, which involves either Percy or Annabeth having to sacrifice themselves. Percy sacrifices himself, and it kind of breaks Annabeth a little bit. Instead of taking the shield right away, she starts trying to save Percy, even though he's sacrificed himself and is stuck in this chair where he's been turned to gold. And then Hephaestus comes out and tells her that it's impossible to save him. There's no way he can to release it. And she argues with him and basically argues that Percy's different from everybody else, that he's not all about glory and fame and power. He actually just wants to do good, and that he could break the cycle of all the fighting in between the gods, which that's plot A. And in the side story, in plot B, Grover's in the restaurant the whole time talking to Ares, trying to characterize him and humanize him a little bit. And Ares talks about how that is their cycle, the god cycle. They fight, they backstab, they throw each other under the bus for just a little gain of power or fortune or whatever. So Hephaestus feels for Percy and releases him. And that's basically the end of the episode. And Ares holds up his end of the deal, throws them on the back of a livestock transportation truck to get them to Vegas, which from Vegas he'll be able to catch a ride to LA, blah, 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 blah. So he held up his end of the bargain, Greek god style. That's the end of the episode. So my thoughts. I think that it was pretty good. I think that at first, Grover talking to Ares scenes were... My wife didn't care for him at first. She was kind of complaining about how they were boring and just get on with it, get back to Annabeth and Percy's, A plot. But I by the end of the B plot, she really liked it, and I thought it was good overall. But I think, again, like I said in my video yesterday, I didn't really care for the show after the first 2 episodes. I thought the first 2 episodes were horrible. I thought they wasted a lot of time. I thought they could have done certain things a lot better. But then then the third episode happened and it was okay. But these last 2 episodes have been fantastic. Have been absolutely fantastic. I thought the casting for Ares was great. Adam Copeland. I think he did a fantastic job. I wish they had gone all out with the CG and given him the nuclear fire eyes, but that's just me. But I think it's, while playing out different from the book in certain aspects, I think it's sticking very close to it in terms of making it into a show and stretching out what could honestly be a 2-hour movie into an 8-episode show, an 40-minute episode show, and they're doing a pretty good job of it. So I recommend you guys go and watch it at your earliest convenience, or wait till the end and binge watch the whole thing. Maybe that'll be the best, because the episodes seem to be getting better as they go along. So I hope this continues for the next 3 weeks, and I can keep getting back to you guys with my thoughts on the episodes. Other than that, I plan on watching Echo either today or tomorrow and doing a review on that, and we will see what else is going on out there. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to talk about in the comments, if there's anything you want me to cover, and let me know what your thoughts are on the Percy Jackson show, and I will talk to you guys next time.
Thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on the X at CultureSailor1. I'll see you next time, and as always, fair winds and following seas.